100,000 men with families that they may never see again.
The fate of the entire world is hanging on a single weather report. Not a battle, not a bomb, a forecast. We just got our first look at Pressure. This might be the most intense D-Day movie ever made. Let's break it down. The trailer for Pressure just dropped, and this is not your typical World War II epic. This is a claustrophobic ticking clock thriller. The story takes place in the final 72 hours before D-Day. Brendan Fraser steps into the role as General Dwight D. Eisenhower. Instead of showing soldiers storming beaches, this film traps us inside a war room. One decision could win the war or destroy everything. The trailer opens with the haunting aftermath of the exercise Tiger. It was supposed to be training dress rehearsal for D-Day. Instead, it turned into a disaster. Hundreds died before the real invasion even began. That sets the tone immediately. One mistake is all it takes. We see General Dwight D. Eisenhower, played by Brendan Fraser. He looks completely haunted by loss of life. He knows exactly what failure looks like. Someone tells him to stop doing this to himself. He understands what's coming next. Then we meet the group captain, Dr. James Stagg, played by Andrew Scott. He's brought in by Eisenhower's direct request. They need a definitive forecast. D-Day is in 61 hours. The largest seaborne invasion in history is locked in. The fate of the war hinges on what he says. The military brass is pushing for a green light. The invasion is confirmed for Monday. Calm and sunny. It sounds hopeful. Then Stagg sees something completely different. He warns them that they're facing two aggressive storms. These storms are building over the English Channel. The confidence in the room drains immediately. Eisenhower asks if he's absolutely certain. Stagg refuses to back down. If they invade tomorrow, they'll be washed away. That line changes everything. The trailer shows the English Channel raging, waves crashing like they could swallow a destroyer whole. This is where everything starts spiraling. The experts in the room completely disagree with each other. Some believe the weather will be clear. Others believe it will destroy the fleet. Eisenhower realizes there's no safe option. If he delays, the Germans will be ready and waiting. And if he moves forward, he could send 300,000 men into a watery grave. You can feel the isolation when he says the final decision will be his and his alone. That's not power, that's a burden. Stagg looks like he's gonna break under the scrutiny. When Eisenhower asks why he should trust him, the tension turns personal. This is no longer just data on a map. This is one man asking another to stake thousands of lives on his judgment. Look at the war room itself. Maps cover every inch of the walls. The scale of the operation feels massive. At the same time, the trailer cuts to soldiers waiting in the rain. They're not numbers in the strategy meeting. They're men that may never see their families again. The storms are described as real. The wrath of nature is real. The enemy right now is uncertainty. The silence in the final moments of the trailer are more terrifying than an explosion. A single decision, a single forecast, the fate of the world hanging in the balance. The movie Pressure looks like a masterclass in tension. Brendan Fraser looks completely locked in into the weight of the command. So here's the question. If you were in that room with 300,000 men's lives on the line, would you launch the invasion in uncertain weather? Or would you delay, risk losing the war? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for getting us to that 500 subscriber mark. Our next goal is 1,000 subscribers, so if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that now and I'll see you in the next video.